Muy buenas tardes. Hola, yo soy Miss Martínez, la subdirectora de la escuela Eckert Intermediate en el distrito de Aldin. Gracias por acompañarnos esta tarde y continuar apoyándonos en la educación de sus hijos. Tenemos una pequeña presentación especial antes de que tenga la oportunidad de hablar con los maestros. El distrito de Aldin tiene una elección de referendo de vínculo el 3 de noviembre del 2015. Estamos alentándolos a votar y queremos que usted sea parte de esta decisión. Nos gustaría mostrarles los planes propuestos por el distrito si el referendo de vínculo pasa. El lema del distrito de Aldin es producir lo mejor de la nación y la intención de modelar lo que significa ser un ciudadano responsable y motivarlos a participar en el proceso de voto. Reconozca que usted tiene los recursos disponibles en referencia al referendo de vínculo en el distrito. Una calculadora de impuestos está en la página de internet de Aldin que le dará un estimado acerca de las implicaciones de los impuestos. También puede encontrar un video una vez más en la página de internet del distrito de Aldin y la página de internet de la escuela Eckert y presionar donde dice Bond 2015. Si usted tiene preguntas acerca del referendo de vínculo, por favor complete el cuestionario del referendo localizado en la oficina principal de la escuela y nosotros nos aseguraremos de mandarlos a la oficina del distrito para una respuesta adecuada. Una vez más, gracias por acompañarnos esta tarde.
The Aldine Independent School District educates more than 70,000 students. AISD is the fourth largest district in Harris County, 10th in the state of Texas, with a growing population within the 111 square mile boundary. Currently, there are 76 schools and one more elementary school scheduled to open in the next year to accommodate the district's student growth in the northern part of the district. In the next 5 years, AISD is projected to increase by approximately 10,000 students. With this continued growth, the district is committed to not only providing a safe, disciplined, and healthy environment conducive to student learning, but also committed to exercising fiscal responsibility to provide the financial resources for the educational program and support needs. Recently, a 40-member committee representing a diverse cross-section of the community and district came together to evaluate and assess the current and future needs of the district. On July 21st, the committee presented a recommendation to the Board of Trustees to address safety and security, growth, technology, renovations, upgrades, and repairs of current facilities, such as major renovations to Carver High School and Anderson Academy, added classrooms to Aldine High School and MacArthur High School, and athletic facilities. On August 18th, the Board unanimously approved the recommendation for a $798 million bond referendum to be placed on the ballot for a bond election on November 3rd. A bond referendum is a way for school districts to borrow money for capital projects such as improvements, renovations, and construction. Highlights of Aldine ISD's 2015 bond referendum include safety and security enhancements such as improved emergency communication, electronic card security access, camera additions and upgrades inside and outside at all facilities, automated door lock systems, fencing and lighting, and GPS on buses. The student population continues to grow by at least 2,000 students per year and is expected to increase by more than 10,000 students in the next 5 years. To support the continual growth, funds are needed for a new career and technical education high school, a new East Aldine Early College High School, 3 new pre-K kindergarten centers, 3 new elementary schools, grades 1 through 5. 2 will replace Francis and Johnson Elementary Schools. They are among the oldest schools in the district and require substantial upgrades and renovations. 3 new middle schools, grades 6 through 8. Renovations and remodeling to convert 3 elementary schools to pre-K kindergarten and 3 intermediate schools to pre-kindergarten or elementary schools, grades 1 through 5. Property for new school sites. An additional transportation facility will be built located on the north side of the district. This will reduce the ride time for students. A new transportation hub facility will eventually also save the district money each year in reduced transportation cost. Upgrades for the district's instructional infrastructure are needed to prepare our students for higher education and workforce needs. Changes to the technology framework of the district will provide a greater capacity for students to access the network. The bond referendum includes completion of Wi-Fi for all campuses, upgrades to standard classroom technology such as district-wide network infrastructure upgrades, including Wi-Fi enhancements, phone system replacement, and net operations improvements, instructional technology, and inadequate electrical systems. As the interior and exterior of the district's facilities age, there are needs for renovations that not only protect district assets, such as structural repairs and air conditioning replacement, but also address the safety and growth needs that affect the district. Improvements highlighted in the bond referendum include AC and heating, plumbing, restroom remodeling and replacements, electrical, flooring, paint, ceiling replacement, roof repairs and replacements, cabinets, and parking lot expansions. Major renovations and additions are also recommended for the following schools: Carver High School, built in 1954, MacArthur High School, built in 1966, Anderson Academy, built in 1941, Aldine High School, built in 1956, and upgrades and additional restrooms for school staff. The district's athletic facilities are also part of the bond referendum. Due to the size of the district, additional UIL regulation venues are needed for competitive use. The bond referendum includes upgrades to existing facilities to provide more competition quality environments. Improvements highlighted in the bond referendum include Smith Stadium, turf, renovation of concession stand, press box and PA system, scoreboard, lighting improvements, upgrades to all middle school tracks, and swimming pool upgrades to all high schools. It is critical that the public understands how school funding works and the limitations imposed upon public school districts by the state. Let's say there are two buckets of revenue sources that run the Aldine Independent School District. The first bucket is revenue generated by the maintenance and operations tax rate, which is currently $1.13 per $100 valuation. The district's general fund is developed from the monies collected from the M&O tax rate, as well as from state, federal, and grant funding. The general fund is what Aldine ISD uses to pay for the day-to-day operations, such as salaries, instructional supplies, utilities, insurance, and fuel. The second bucket source of revenue is from the interest and sinking tax rate. The current INS tax rate for the district is 15 cents per $100 valuation. This is the mortgage side of the district's finance structure. This fund can only be used for the payment of principal and interest on the bonds sold for capital projects, such as new schools, technology, renovations, and land. The revenue generated from the INS tax rate stays within local control and is only used for these capital projects. Currently, Aldine ISD has one of the lowest debt per student ratios and INS tax rate in the state. The bond 2015 proposal will increase the revenue generated from the INS tax rate to address facility and student growth needs. In the first year, there would be no tax increase. Each year after, there will be an incremental increase in the tax rate. The maximum impact this bond would have on our taxpayers is a 15-cent increase. This is equivalent to about $8.13 more a month on your tax bill based on the $75,000 home. Even with the incremental increases in taxes from the bond, your overall tax bill might be less due to the additional $10,000 homestead exemption as proposed by the Texas Constitutional Amendment, Prop 1. To get a better idea, community members can visit our website to calculate their tax rate. Homeowners 65 years and older are not impacted by the 2015 bond. School district taxes on resident homesteads are frozen in the year the taxpayer turns 65 years of age and will not increase as a result of a school bond election. Aldine ISD's $798 million bond referendum will be a single proposition on the ballot on Election Day, November 3rd, 2015. A list of polling sites for both early voting, October 19th through October 30th, and Election Day are posted on the district website at aldineisd.org/bond2015.